every single Jordan dropping in 2025. This is going to be the ultimate guide. Now with that being said, as y'all can see right here on my screen, this is 6 months ago was dropped, so we are a little late. But with that being said, this is going to be the whole 2025, so I'm sure going to be in for a treat. This is by Keith Adam. Video will be down below in the description if you do want to check out the video. But go ahead and comment down below what your favorite Jordan is right now, you guys. Arguably my favorite Jordan ever of all time probably is the, I'm gonna just say a number, I'm probably just say 4, probably a 4 or 3. That's definitely more my speed. I've never really been a 1-step person, never really been like a 5s or like an 11s. I would definitely stick with 3 or 4. But you guys let me know in the comment section.
We're gonna be going over every single Jordan dropping in 2025.
The Ferrari.
Mentioning their release date,
ooh, we seen the reimagined. We had those on the channel. By the way, for all my Jordan lovers out there, man, make sure to check out all the reviews I have on the channel. I've done multiple reviews. I kind of been slacking on them recently because I've been seeing the people on my channel have been messing with more of like the running shoe area, or just more of like the comfortability space. But if you guys want any specific Jordans for me to review, so I can give you like a what to expect, so you don't have to spend your own money, go ahead and comment that down below in the comment section so I can definitely get that through.
I'm going to be posting detailed guides, links, alerts, and raffles for all these sneakers for completely free in the free Discord linked in the description below. So if you're trying to cop any of these for personal,
let's get through this real quick.
And off, we got the Jordan 1 Low Rookie of the Year dropping on January 4th.
January 4th.
There's going to be bricks or
I think we've seen these, man. If you were tapped in the channel earlier in the year, you saw those. Man, we've seen these already, man. These I already have a full review on it, man. So check the review out. And funny story, man. Funny story about these, man. The things I had to go through to get this shoe. I literally got this shoe with a size 8, y'all. If y'all don't know, I'm a size 10, 11. I think it was actually a woman's size 8, so it probably was even lower for a man. But crazy the heights I go to really get these reviews out on the channel, y'all. Like, I don't even know how it fit my foot. Because to be honest, I just got the sneaker real quick. I did my little first impressions, how I felt about materials, things like that, and then I returned it.
These are also going to be personal,
yeah,
but they have some brick profit potential.
Craziest
then we have
ever shoe review ever.
New year of the snake. These are going to be dropping on January 22nd for $200, personals only. Then we got the Jordan 5 Earth. These are dropping on January 22nd.
How do those look like? Oh, I seen these. I thought these were the Mob Veneers, no? Am I tripping? They look a little brown.
These are also going to
brown and yellow.
Only, and they might even go on sale. Then we got the Jordan 1 Low OG year.
What's the personals only?
Dropping on January 23rd for $160. Also personals only for these. Then we finally got the long-awaited classic Jordan 1 Black Toe reimagined. Unfortunately, not too many people, including myself, are a big fan of the way they've reimagined these. I would have preferred just classic vintage vibe, but
me personally, I don't really care. It's a 1. Yeah, I never really been a 1s type of guy, but if I got some, it'd probably be some Travis Scott's. But not even for the hype, just because I like those colors. Yeah, but I was gonna get this shoe on the channel, but I just, it didn't like, I didn't get that like that feeling in my heart to do it.
Brick profit to lunch money profit potential in size 11 and up.
Brick to lunch money profit potential. That's funny. So basically what he's trying to say is that the profit you're going to make is basically to buy you some lunch money?
Otherwise, they're mostly going to be personal.
That's crazy.
Crazy to say. Then we got the Jordan 3 Valentine's
lunch
Day.
money
These are
potential.
Be dropping on February 5th for $215, personals only. Then we got the classic Jordan 5 Black Metallic. And this
Black
is
Metallics,
man.
man.
Pair 2. These are going to be dropping on February 8th for $210.
Seen a lot of reps of these right here.
Locally and avoid the platform fees. You might be able to make a little bit of profit on them. Then one of my personal favorites, we got the Jordan 1 High 85 cut bread. This is going to look like the classic Jordan 1 bread or band, as many people know it by. These are dropping on February 14th for $250, and unfortunately because of that whopping retail price, I'd only expect brick profit potential on these, which is crazy to say because it's such an absolute classic.
Oh my goodness, have you walked upon one sneaker that has actually some legit profit potential? But I ain't gonna lie, I feel like this is real. I feel like the sneaker market right now is really burnt out. I feel like you really have no trouble finding a sneaker unless it's something crazy like a collab or like something new. But yeah, Jordans are not typically selling right now.
Then we got the Jordan 3 Lucky Shorts. These are
Nikes aren't really selling that crazy.
$200, personals only for these two. Then we got another classic. This is the Jordan 12 flu game. These are going to be dropping on March 1st
March.
for $200.
Almost there, yeah, I'll say
Personals
too,
only,
man.
though, unless you do have local buyers and you could avoid platform fees. Then we got the Jordan 4 Seafoam in women's size.
Seafoam, these do not look good.
On March 8th for $215 and personals only for these as well. Then we got the Jordan 13 Bright Cactus. These are going to be dropping on March 14th for $200. Personals only for these as well. Then we got another Ama Maniere collab. This is the Ama Maniere Jordan 3
Diffused Blue.
These are going to be dropping on March 15th.
These is hard.
$225. Personals only for these.
They cool, they calm.
Classic coming back. This time the Jordan 9 Cool Gray. These are dropping March.
Please put these back in the vault, man. This is, I don't care if it's a classic. I just like, I ain't even got nothing to say.
15th as well for $210, and despite being a classic, I'd still have to say personals only. Then we got the Jordan 1 Low OG Obsidian. These are dropping on March 22nd for $140. Personals only for these two. Then we got the Jordan 3 Rare Air. These are
Rare Air is another one we got on the channel, y'all. Surprisingly, I feel like this sneaker has like some like sneaky comfort. I didn't think it'd be as comfortable as it was, but even if looking at it, you can see there's a lot of padding around the heel. The tongue has some padding. It overall just feels nice. Now I will say, I haven't worn this sneaker like an all-day scenario or for something that like requires me to actually put in some miles into it. But yeah, when I had it, for sure, you can definitely tell it's comfortable when you put it on. That's 20 profit.
They do a similar concept to what they're doing with the Jordan 4s, where 25% of the stock has sort of an Easter egg thing, where they actually have a gold tongue tag, where the 75% of the rest of the stock is going to be normal. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing for these Jordan 3s. If nothing, I'd only say brick profit potential. But if 25% of the stock does have something unique, then I do think those do have profit potential more so. Then we got another classic, the Jordan 5.
Is this mic a phone?
On April 19th,
or am I shipping?
$210.
Or
and if you
remote?
have local buyers, you might be able to make a couple of bucks off them. Otherwise, personals only. Then we got the Jordan 3 sale in women's sizes. These are going to be dropping on April 23rd for $200 and personals only for these two. Next, we got the Jordan 1 Low Phantom. These are going to be dropping on April 26th for $140. Personals only for these two. Next, one that I'm really looking forward to because I love the original version of these. This is the Jordan 11 Low Bread. The Bread is actually my favorite Jordan of all time. Shout out to the OG subscribers. You know exactly why that is, but this is going to be the low version, not the mid original version of the Jordan 11 Bread. Nonetheless, still very exciting. They're dropping on April 26th for $190. If you could sell these locally, you might be able to make a little bit of profit, but otherwise, they're going to be mostly personal.
It's personal, like
another one that I'm really looking forward to.
Maybe people you know.
14 Ferrari. This was one of the few 14s I really loved. I'm not a big 14 guy.
It's alright. I don't really see the hype in these right here. I could really pass on these.
For $210, and I actually do think there is lunch money potential on these, and
I really would grab a pair of Rare Airs over these, if I'm being honest.
Then we got the Jordan 1 High Rare Air Cinnamon.
Does that say $1,000? If y'all can see it, I'm at to zoom in. $1,000 for these right here, man. You can definitely pass on. I'll get me a pair of Travis, as a matter of fact, over those.
These are dropping sometime in April.
These is tough though, even though it's this women's shoe. I seen this when it dropped. Tough.
Of the stock, like they're doing with the Jordan 4 Rare Air. And the same goes for the Jordan 1 High Rare Air Deep Royal Blue. These are dropping in April for $180 as well. Then we got the Jordan 4 Aluminum in women's sizes. These are
Aluminum, this one I haven't heard about.
$15. I have to say personals only for these two. Then another one that I'm extremely excited for, and I know a lot of you guys could probably relate. We got the Jordan 1 UNC Reimagine. I'm really hoping they don't mess this one up. Hopefully not. These are dropping on May 10th for $180.
See, me personally, I don't feel like they messed this shoe up. But then again, I haven't really been in the community for too long, so I wouldn't really know what messing the shoe up would mean. Because I think the last version they released was in 2015, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, the shoe was dope. I'm not gonna lie to you, the shoe was dope. I like the different color laces. But yeah, the shoe, I'm trying to think, because that shoe I got it about a month or was it like 2 months ago, 3 months ago? But it was a nice shoe overall. I like the crackled leather on it. The overall color.
Jordan 5 Violet.
These is tough right here.
On May 14th for $225. These are also going to be personals only. Then we got another Swarovski collaboration, this time on the Jordan 1 Low, and I think they're coming in women's sizes. These are dropping on May 15th for a whopping $1,000. Now, Obviously, it does depend on stock how these end up performing, and remember, Endurance does post precise stock numbers for every single release to help go along with our resale predictions, so again, consider joining with the link in the description. Then we got the Jordan 12 Mellow dropping on May 17th for $200. These are also going to be personals only. Then another one that I'm extremely excited for because I missed out when they first dropped. I didn't have
Just
the money.
the Oreo.
A lot of you guys who have full-time jobs
I want to say
now
white
will
Oreo, but I
probably
don't want to get
relate
wrong.
when you didn't have the money back in the day. The Jordan 4
They got
white
that
cement
crazy
finally
wrong
coming
white
back.
cement.
These are coming
This
back.
is actually one of the ones I'm so mad I got that wrong. This is one of the ones I really wanted to get too, but it sold out so quick. I think I gave it a day. Literally the next day I called and I literally could not get my hand on this sneaker right here, which is so annoying. But I feel like the video would have flopped either way. I don't know what it is about you guys with Jordans, but y'all didn't make up your mind, man. I feel like I've done like Jordan 3 videos, Jordan 4 videos I've hit, but then, like ever since I did it this year, like they just never hit. I don't know what's going on.
All sizes to be at least lunch money, and bigger sizes 11 plus to be profitable. Now, jumping to some spring releases that don't have precise dates yet. First, we got the Kawhi 54 Jordan 1 Low. These are going to be dropping sometime in spring.
I thought you meant Kawhi Leonard.
Personals only for these. Then we got the Jordan 1 High Patent. I think these are coming in black and white. They're dropping sometime in spring for $180. These are going to be personals only too. Then we got the Jordan 4 RM Pine Green. I'm not a big fan of the RM model. Let me know your thoughts on.
I was just about to ask the same thing, y'all. Like, would y'all pick this over like a oxidized green? Because I feel like that's like a really nice alternative or comparison. Because for me personally, I just love the 4 too much. Honestly, now that I'm seeing this colorway right here, though, it looks really, really clean. I probably would, but not because of the reason I want to go affordable. It's because I just generally like it. But you guys let me know, would you guys go for the downgrade because it's more affordable, or would you actually go for the downgrade because it looks good, you actually like it?
But anyway, they're dropping sometime in spring for $150, and these are going to be personal.
And 150 is still crazy. I feel like you spent what, like $60 extra for a pair of 4s?
Kind of too crazy for me, but let me know your thoughts. These are dropping in spring.
Is this even a shoe? I can't even see it.
$10. It really depends on the stock for these, and remember, we're gonna post the exact stock numbers in Endurance. Then we got another Nigel Sylvester collab. As you'll
Brick
see
by
today,
brick?
we're getting a lot more Nigel Sylvester collaborations in 2025, which I'm very happy to see. This one is
I'm not surprised, man. The first one did really well.
This is just a mock-up, but it should look somewhat similar to this. They're dropping in spring for $225, and unfortunately, I'd only expect around lunch money, maybe larger size 11 and above, to be profitable because this colorway I just can't really see generating a ton of demand. I wish it was more of a neutral tone, but let me know your thoughts. Then we got the Jordan 5 Year of the Snake coming in women's sizes, dropping spring for $200. Personals only for these two. Then we got the Jordan 6 Fire Red dropping in spring for $200. These are also going to be personals only, and they might even go on sale. Now we're going to jump into some summer releases that do have precise dates, and later we'll go over the ones that don't have dates. And of course, a lot more is going to come up as we go through the year. So just make sure you subscribe and enable post notifications. This way you don't miss out on any important updates, because it's still very early. We're going to see a lot more come up, you'll see. So
right, y'all, only halfway through the year now.
Igloo coming in women's sizes on June 7th for $190. Personals only for these, and they might even go on sale. Then we got everyone's favorite collaboration, Trophy Room. Yes, Trophy Room is coming out with a Jordan 6 this time, dropping on June 13th.
Which one?
For maybe $225, maybe $250. I'm not really sure. And
let me know if y'all know what that sneaker is. I have no idea. But he said it was a 6? Oh yeah, that's definitely not a cop for me. I don't even care how it looks like.
But what I have to admit, when it comes to Trophy Room releases, they do look pretty nice, and I hate to admit that. Then we got the Jordan 1 Low Wash Teal. These are going to be dropping June 18th.
Wash Teal, these are cool.
Little
turquoise joint.
We got the Jordan 1 Low Rust Pink. These are going to be dropping
Rust
on
Pink.
June 21st for $140.
We're getting closer, y'all. We're getting closer to July.
Then we got a
End of June right now.
collaboration, especially if you've been paying attention to sneaker history over the last
Is Travis?
decade. This is the undefeated Jordan 4, and we're actually getting two different models.
I said Travis.
One is going to have the Jumpman, I believe. And
Travis has a shoe like this though, right? I know I'm not tripping.
One will probably go for more money. We'll see. They're dropping on June 28th for $225, and I would expect these to be very profitable, especially in size 10 and above. Then we got the Jordan 5 Luminous Green in women's sizes. These are dropping
Luminous Green
for $200. These are going to be personals only, and they might even go on sale. Then another one that I'm extremely excited for, and I'm praying the quality is as good as the prior release we got. This is the Jordan
Shattered
1
Backboard.
Shattered Backboard. I know a lot of you guys remember them coming out with that amazing buttery leather on them, and I hope that it's going to be the same on this one, but I'm not counting my chickens yet. These are dropping on July 12th for $180, and I am expecting some lunch money potential, and bigger size 11 and above to be profitable, but nothing
The fact that he's saying
as
lunch money,
saw on the original release,
like with a
because
straight
definitely
face, is
gonna be much
crazy.
higher. Then we got the Jordan 3 Tex Orange Trans coming in women's sizes. These
Orange
are also
Trans.
dropping July 12th for $200, and have to say personals only.
What's the Jordan 3
might need to go on
Tex?
sale. Then we got the Jordan 10 Steel. These are dropping on July 19th for $200. I have to say personals only for these two. Then we got another classic coming back. This is the Jordan 5 Fire Red with the black tongue.
This is
dropping
cool.
July 26th for $210.
I never seen these before.
I'm really looking forward to. Second to the
Black tongue.
And even though most 5s are bricks, if you could sell these locally, you might be able to make a couple of dollars. Then we got another classic.
Couple
this
of
time
dollars.
Jordan 8. This is the Jordan
The
8 Aqua, and
Aquas.
they're coming sometime in July for $210. I would expect these to just be personals. Then one of my favorite Jordan 3s, the Jordan 3 Pure Money, is coming back on August 2nd for $200. If you can find local buyers, you might make a couple of bucks, but otherwise they're going to be mostly personals. Then we got the biggest grail of the entire year, the Jordan 1 High Self-Expression. But these are dropping on August 9th for $180 and definitely going to be mega bricks. Then we got the Jordan.
Yeah, mega bricks. Nothing has to be explained. Just look at them. Like, that's all you gotta do. You gotta look at them, and you can tell, like, yeah, those for sure is bricks.
Mega bricks. Then we got the Jordan 4 Denim Worn.
Mega bricks.
Dropping on August 9th for $215.
We got
I would expect these to be personals only.
Is this that Levi joint, or is this just like a denim colorway?
These are going to be dropping on
regular
August
denim.
9th for $215, and I would expect these to be personals only. Then another fantastic Jordan 12 colorway. This time the French Blue is coming back on August 16th for $200, and I would expect them to be personals only. Then another collaboration, we got the Awake New York Jordan 5 Arctic Pink dropping on August 29th for $225, and I would expect them to just be personals. Then one of the biggest collaborations of the year, arguably the biggest, but some people may disagree because of some other ones we're going to talk about.
Color does not look good to me already.
Travis Scott Fragment Jordan 1 Low. These are dropping on September.
Y'all copy these? Let me know.
Obviously, these are going to be.
Let me know, y'all. Let me see who the hype beasts are. Comment down below if you copy this shoe right here.
Extremely profitable, and when the raffle goes live, I will.
But all jokes aside,
free group like we do for all Shock Drop.
Extreme profitability, of course, man. This is not no lunch money profitability. This is some paying some rent. This is some rent profitability right here for sure on these shoes.
And there's a lot more than sneaker reselling there too. You can get free Chick-fil-A meals, for example. This is just to give you a taste
Free
of
Chick-fil-A
everything the
meals.
Full Endurance Group offers, 'cause I'm trying to help.
Bro, trying to give every incentive to join this Discord. I respect it though.
And much more in there. Definitely check it out if you have free time. Then we got the Jordan 4 Cave Stone. So if you're not able to get any Travis Scotts, but you want to look alike Travis Scott, this is your go-to because they should be somewhat easier to get. They're dropping on September 6th for $215, and I still am expecting there to be some brick to lunch money potential on these, especially in the larger sizes. Then we got the Jordan 1 High Baroque Brown coming in women's sizes. These are dropping on September 9th for $180. These are going to be personals only. Then we got another Awake New York.
See if you got anything dropping on my birthday.
Blue colorway now dropping
Okay.
on September 19th.
What about the 21st? What about 21st?
And I'd expect them to just be personals. Then we got the Jordan 1 Low Storm Blue. These are going to
20th?
be
Okay,
on September
20th.
20th for $140.
You can't have 19 and 20 without 21st,
Now
right?
moving on to some summer releases that don't have precise release dates as of yet. First, we got the Travis Scott Jordan Jumpman Jack Trainer Bright Cactus. This is definitely one of the more wild colorways. Not a big fan of it personally. I prefer the other colorways, but if you like something loud, this might be for you.
Just skip my birthday?
In summer for $200, and I
Ain't no way to skip my birthday.
But less so than the other models we've seen. Then we got the Jordan
That's
1 High
wild.
Red. These are going to be dropping in women's sizes in
Jordan
summer for
High
$180,
Varsity
and I
Red.
expect them to just be personals. Then we got another absolutely massive collaboration. This is the Union LA Jordan 1. If you guys remember, the first Union LA Jordan 1s went for insane money. They were extremely hyped up and hard to get. And there's actually going to be two of these dropping. One is the Chicago one. That one I'm more looking forward to. But the other pair is supposed to be a Fragment collaboration. So this is another three-way collaboration. It's going to be a really big deal. Both
these side though. I picked the other one for sure. These
drop sometime in summer for $200. And the way they're going to drop these is going to be on a new domain release. And this is incredible for manual users, especially if you're in endurance, because I always post the early link for the secret domain. It's supposed to be secret, but I will post it early for you guys so you guys have that competitive advantage and it's easy for you. And of course, the same goes for any big collaboration that does these types of releases. So again, if you're looking to have have that edge, make sure you join Endurance with the link in the description. Then we got the Jordan 1 High 85 Reverse Shadow. These are dropping in summer for $200, and I would expect these to just be personals. Then we got the Jordan 4 Rare Air. These are going to be dropping in summer for $225.
Not really a fan of these, y'all. I don't know. I just can't get around. I don't know if it's a black. Maybe if the black was white. Maybe a little more better, but then you got that like age yellow type of thing on the midsole.
Should be much more profitable, so I'll have to keep you guys updated on how that's gonna go. Then we got another Nike SB.
It's a navy.
This time in the navy colorway, and we're also getting a varsity red colorway, both of which should definitely be profitable.
Varsity red is a definite cop.
Probably slightly less so than the original Pioneer
Definite
pair,
cop for sure.
A release you want to go for. These are dropping in summer for $225, and again, both of them should be profitable. Then we're getting the Jordan 5 Metallic Gold in women's sizes. These are going to be dropping in summer for $200, and I'd expect them to just be personals. They'll probably go on sale too. Then we're getting another A Ma Maniére collaboration. This is the A Ma Maniére Jordan 5 Diffuse Blue. They're dropping in summer for $225. They're probably just going to be personals. Then we're getting the Jordan 13 Low Dongdan, I think it's called. They're dropping in summer for $200. These are also going to be personals only, and they might go on sale too. Then we're getting the Jordan 14 Golf Oxidized Green. They're dropping in summer for $200, and they're probably just going to be.
What are we thinking, man?
Now, moving on to some fall releases.
What is those?
Dates as of yet. First, we got another Nigel Sylvester collab. This is going to be the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 Low Nitro. These are dropping in fall for $150, and there might be some potential brick profit on them, but it is a Jordan Low, so I'm kind of skeptical. They might end up just being personals. Then we're getting the Jordan 3 Dusted Clay. These are going to be dropping in fall for $200. Personals only for these two, and they might even go on sale. Then we're getting the Jordan 3 El Grito. These are going to be dropping in fall for $225. Also personals only for these. Then a long-awaited Jordan 4 return. The Jordan 4 Black Cat. These are going to be dropping in fall for $215. I would expect these to be profitable too, but nothing close to what you're seeing on the last pair. That's because they were definitely underproduced for the amount of demand. Those actually sat on shelves and ended up skyrocketing during the pandemic, so I'm not expecting these to be nearly as profitable, but there should still be enough demand for them to be profitable, especially in big sizes. Then another classic, we're getting the Jordan 8 Bugs Bunny back. This is dropping in fall for $210, and I would expect them to be personal.
I gotta say, y'all, the 8 is growing on me a little bit more. Ever since I got introduced to the Aqua, I like that little touch on the toe.
25 releases that don't have precise dates as of yet, but a lot more is going to come up because this is really far out, so make sure you subscribe and enable post notifications. This way I could update you guys on all these new pairs that do pop up throughout the year, because this is really only going to be a small fraction of what we're actually going to be getting. A lot of it we just don't know yet. First, we got the Jordan 1 Low Chicago. These are dropping in holiday 2025 for $140. Obviously, these are going to be personals only. Since they are a Jordan 1 Low, even though it is a classic, iconic colorway, I'd still have to say they're mostly just going to be personals. Then we got the Jordan 1 High Pro Green in women's sizes. These are dropping in holiday for $180 for personals only. For $180, and they're probably going to be personals only, and they might even go on sale too. And now we're getting a Swarovski Jordan 1 High. These are dropping during holiday for $1,000, and this is another pair. Really depends on stock, which I don't know as of now, but when we do know, we're going to post
crazy work
numbers inside of my group Endurance. Then we're getting the Jordan 3 Desert Sand. These are dropping in holiday for $200, personals only. Then we're getting the Jordan 4 Hemp in women's sizes. These are dropping in holiday for $215, personals only. Then we're getting the Jordan 5 Medium Soft Pink. These are dropping in holiday for $200, personals only for these as well. Then we're getting the Jordan 11 Sail, also in women's sizes. These are dropping in holiday for $230. I'd also expect these to just be personals, and they might not go on sale, but I'd expect them to be below retail in the secondary market. Then we're getting the Jordan 11 Rare Air. These are dropping in holiday for $230, and I'd say there might be some potential brick profit on very large sizes for these, especially if
this is not it.
Unique with a small portion of the stock like they're doing with the Jordan 4 Rare Air. I'm not sure as of now, so I'll have to keep you guys updated. Then another absolute classic, we're getting the Jordan 12 Taxi back. These are dropping in holiday for $215. Also,
he's a smooth.
For these. Then we're getting the Infinite Archives Jordan 17 in two colorways, the copper and silver. They're probably going to be $300, maybe more than that, but pretty sure it's going to just be $300.
Man, what were they thinking with this shoe right here?
Have actually been profitable lately despite that very high retail, and I think these might have that same potential.
Who's paying $300 for these retail?
And one drop coming in holiday that we do have a precise date for is the
Gamma
Jordan 11 Gamma Blue. Yes, these things are finally coming back. I'm so excited for these. Definitely need a personal. They're dropping on December 13th for $230, and I would expect them to be profitable profitable in the large sizes. And last but certainly not least, the true grail for 2025, we
Is
have
this a troll?
the off-white Jordan 1, and this one is going to be in all white mostly, and it's supposed to be themed as the original off-white Jordan 1 sample that Virgil Abloh made. So this is a really big deal. A lot of people are super excited for these. They're going to be $250, so definitely a high retail, but
wow,
off-white Jordans, that doesn't matter at all.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a great way to end the video.
$1,000, extremely profitable, but personally,
man, so my question is, how do I get my hands on a $250 sneaker that's gonna sell out instantly? Is it these sneaker bots? I've heard about sneaker bots and things like that. Is there like AI tools you can use to automate? Cause man, I know they got raffles too, but these look fire. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like the quality of the image is not even doing it justice. I feel like it would look so much more better seeing it in person. But yeah, this is going to be a crazy drop. Did you say what month this is going to be dropping in?
Definitely
oh, it just says holiday.
No off-white
wow.
That doesn't matter at all. These things are definitely going to go for over
Is that tape on the side right here, or is this just like the sample that you're talking about?
But personally, I need a pair just to keep in my collection. Going to be wearing them for sure. And when it comes to a big drop like this and a lot of other very hype drops, Nike is probably going to do something unique for them, like some type of shock drop.
You can tell it's an exclusive release, y'all. It's like we're looking through like it's not even in full quality.
Something like that. So, of course, early information is going to be posted inside of Endurance, so consider joining. And also remember, the Off-White website is going to drop these too, and they have a waiting room, but there is a bypass for the waiting room, which we're able to do with my bot Gargantua, and we send the bypass links to all Gargantua users and Endurance users. That's how we had the massive BKM Off-White Air Force 1 green cookout, and the same thing is going to happen with these Off-White Jordan 1.
So what is this? Bots to help you buy them?
Already for competitive advantages like this.
Oh, competitive advantages.
Are not gonna do. Of course,
interesting.
that's just one of the many
it's that deep, y'all. I did not know it's that deep.
We do so much more than just sneaker reselling too. There's so many.
Damn. With that being said, y'all, very, very good video. Favorite was obviously probably the off-white. I'm not of hype, but I just think the off-whites are fire. It's like a different design. Like you don't see like that big Nike swoosh on a pair of ones, or just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a hype beast. But anyway, you guys, that was a good one. Leave a like on the video if you found it helpful. Make sure to comment down below your favorite ones, and also make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more sneaker release videos just like this. But for now, you guys, I did cover one of these sneakers, actually a couple, but for now I really recommend you check out this review right here, where I went over the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined, which I gotta say was a great sneaker. I feel like they did a great job with this version right here. So if you want to check it out, let me know what you think about it in the comment section of that video, and I'll see you there.